Good day, fellow observers. Today we're going to do a Home Depot test for version 13.2.1. It's gonna be a 20-minute drive, 8.8 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, I'm observing here. There is a backing up SUV, and good, FSD is not moving yet. And also there is a car on the right. Okay, so I'm pressing the brakes. So I have to disengage because FSD, I think, didn't see that. So I'm kind of testing here how it's gonna get out of a parking spot and what factors is it considering. Now for me, because I am on a cautious side, I disengaged there because you have already a car from the right that is advancing, and I just don't want to make things complicated. So we are making a left here.
Now turn right onto Merrick Road.
Okay, so we are on stop, and okay, so we are just waiting for a window here. Okay, good. And we are making a right. Okay, now we're turning right. Okay, good adjustment here. Going to the left lane. And we should be advancing soon. We have a green light up ahead. Now we have a green light.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Wynsum Avenue.
Okay, good adjustment here, going to the right so that it could pass that car. Now we're making a left here.
Now turn left onto Wynsum Avenue.
Okay, good. So I thought that white car is gonna move fast, but turns out no. So that's why FSD was able to make the turn. So we're crossing two all-ways here. Okay, good.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Sunrise Highway. Now turn right onto Sunrise Highway.
So we make a right here. Okay. It's gonna take some time for us to make a right. Okay, good. Was able to find a window. It was actually earlier than I expected. I thought we won't find a window, but that's good. Now we continue advancing. Okay, good slowdown here. We have a red light. Okay, we're crossing some greens. We are 0.5 miles away before we exit. Go to Wantagh Pkwy.
In 1,000 feet, bear right towards Wantagh Pkwy North, Westbury. Now bear right towards Wantagh Pkwy North.
Okay, so good.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Wantagh Pkwy North ramp.
Good turn here.
Now turn right to take the Wantagh Pkwy North ramp.
Alright, now we turn. And we will merge. Okay, we have a clear. Good. Okay, good lane change here. And another good lane change. Okay, now we are at the middle lane. Oh wait, this is Wantagh Pkwy, and we have 2.9 miles left before we exit. Change to the middle lane here. And good slowdown.
In 1 mile, take exit W3E on the right toward New York 24 East, Farmingdale.
Okay, so we are
Now
exiting
take exit
here.
W3E on the right.
Okay, reasonable.
Now turn left onto Loring Road.
Reasonable exit speed. And actually I felt even FSD accelerating on exit just to gain some speed. So I think that's something I would actually do too. So now we make a left here, and this is a super easy left on stop, and then we make a right here
Now turn right onto Hempstead Turnpike.
to Hempstead Turnpike on stop. Oh, okay. So interesting that FSD is doing this. I'm not sure, is it because there was a car that did it and it's just following it? This is the first time it does this, so okay, good adjustment here. Okay, so we have a green light. Now we make a right. Okay, good. So the thing is I have to press accelerator because FSD, I think, is giving way, but it has the right of way. And good adjustment here, veering to the left. Okay, so FSD is going for the advance, and we made it. Now we move forward. Okay, so now we move to the right lane.
In 500 feet, turn right. Now turn right.
Okay, so we are turning right here. And we are at the
In
destination.
500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so I want to see, maybe it will park because Home Depot has clear parking lines. And actually, it did park in one of the 13.2.1 cases. Yeah. But is it centered? No, it's not centered. Okay, so it's stopping. Alright, so let me just realign. Good thing it tried to park, but FSD is not straight, spot on the lanes. So I'm just gonna edit this and give my takeaways. So we started off from a parking spot and FSD was able to advance. The thing is, after it waited for the backing up SUV, it tried to advance, although there was an SUV on the right that's starting to advance as well. And being on the cautious side, I just disengaged and waited for the SUV on the right to pass, and then I re-engaged, and FSD was able to go advance and then find a window to make a left on stop. So it took some time. There was a pedestrian that crossed, but my camera died, but the camera captured the left turn that it did after seeing a window. Then FSD was able to go to the exit and made a stop because there were cars ahead of it, and made a right to Merrick Road. It went straight ahead and crossed several lights. That said, FSD was able to adjust to a car that's turning left, and FSD moved to the right lane to pass the car and then move back to the left lane, and then went straight ahead and then made a left to Wynsum Avenue. Was able to find a window, and that was good, and crossed 2 all-ways, and then made a right on stop, and actually found a window sooner than I expected, to Sunrise Highway. Then it went straight ahead and kept on the right lane, and then made a right towards Wantagh Parkway, and then merged without issues because there were no cars there. So it was just a merge. Went to the middle lane, then to the passing lane, and then eventually it moved back to the middle lane, and then went straight ahead until it reached to the exit W3E on the right. And so it made an exit there. FSD actually made a reasonable exit speed, had a reasonable exit speed because it was a bit slow right before exit, and I felt that it accelerated as it goes to the off ramp. So I think that's good because I would do that too if it was me driving. And then it made a left to Loring Road. And the thing is, on the supposedly turn right to Hempstead Tpke, FSD needs to do a right turn on stop, but there was this SUV that instead of doing that, it made a right turn to local road, and FSD followed it. I'm not sure if it just followed it or it figured out that it is a faster way, so I'm just speculating like which one's which. And FSD was able to go. Now the thing is, on green to make a right to Hempstead Tpke, FSD stopped for some reason. I'm not sure why, and there were oncoming SUVs that are trying to make the same turn, and I had to press the accelerator so that FSD will move out, and so it did. And then it adjusted to an SUV that is a bit on the, like, a portion of that vehicle is still on the middle lane, and FSD was able to go around it and put some space in between. So that was good. Went straight, crossed several lights, crossed the yellow, and FSD made a lane change to the right lane, and then crossed the green, and then went here. Now the thing is, upon arriving here, it stopped. I mean, it parked itself, but not spot on to the lane, within the lanes. But still, I'll give it some credit that it is starting to do that more often in version 13. So overall, the drive is smooth, but there's some new things that I kind of saw, like also like testing the cases of getting out of a parking spot. What happens if there's not enough visibility? Does it creep? Does it advance? But earlier I felt like it's an advance, but maybe it's just a creep. I'm not so sure, but I'm being cautious on those cases. And also there's an alternate route that it does. Instead of making a right on stop to Hempstead Tpke, it goes to a local road. So that's a new thing for me. Now, those are all my takeaways for this test, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.